morning and welcome to day 41 on the Arizona Trail. Okay, so I had a good night, slept pretty well here in the little cabin, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead and spend one more day here. I just didn't want to have to leave and just get a small day in and then have to push a big day to get into Flagstaff. So I'm going to leave bright and early in the morning. I'm going to knock out at least half of that 16 miles. If I want to do 20, I can, and then that just leaves a shorter day down for the next day. But those long days are hard on my body. So my feet especially, man, just tough. So that's the plan. I'm going to getting ready to go get my resupply down here at the post office. Go to stop in the little general store, get me a coffee, probably a couple donuts, and just relax. There's not much here at Mormon Lake. I mean, there's a little restaurant and this and that, and it's kind of got an old Western theme to it. But I think the lake is dry. From what I can see, it's just a dry lake bed. I don't know, maybe further down there's some water, but from what I can see, it's pretty dry. So I'm just going to chill here today, walk around just a little bit. I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm going to clean up some of my gear and just make a relaxing day of it, and then we'll be back on the trail bright and early in the morning. So anyway, good morning. Welcome to day 41, a 0 day in Mormon Lake, and we'll see you a little bit later. This is one busy place for these things. Some expensive machine sitting there. Okay guys, I haven't done a lot of filming around town. There's just so many people, and I don't want to you know, invade their privacy and then slap it up on YouTube. But anyway, I'll show you a little bit of my room. Obviously my pack blew up, as it always does. So as usual, I just got junk everywhere yeah. So I got to looking at this water bottle. It's the one I carry on my shoulder strap. Yeah, you see that? It's got mold growing in it. Not sure how long it's been there, but I tried to shake it off and whatnot. And anyway, it's 700 milliliters, and it's really just about the right diameter for my shoulder. This deal. So I walked down to the little store, and I got this one 700, but it's skinnier. The diameter's not as big. So I'm gonna stick with this one. It's closer to the same diameter, but it's only 591 milliliters. Anyways, close enough. So glad I saw that mold. Probably wouldn't hurt me, but you never know. Then I just got junk everywhere. This is my breakfast for tomorrow morning before I hit the trail. Pop-Tarts and a Danish cheese cherry Danish thingy-majigger. Yep, so I'm just working on that. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Got my Garmin charging. Socks just airing out. Socks airing out. Hey, what's up? Anyway, taking a shower, a couple showers, and just got stuff everywhere. So that's what we got. I'll probably combine today and maybe tomorrow's hike. That way there's a little bit more. Anyway, that's it. There's a view out my cabin. It's kind of windy today. Good morning and welcome to day 42 on the Arizona Trail. Another beautiful morning. I left my cabin this morning at 3:50. Went to the office, put the key in the drop box, and was on the trail by 4. So that's the earliest start I've got so far, but I certainly want to get a big chunk of this section to Flagstaff knocked out. So that's, oh, it's really dangerous to walk and film at the same time. So I did not sleep well last night. I was hot. I just couldn't sleep. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know what, the last time I looked at the clock was like 1:20. And then of course my alarm goes off at 3, so yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Not sure what it was, but can't do anything about that now. So, okay, looks like it's a beautiful day. It's windy this morning. Not bad when you're in the trees, but when you get up on the little ridges, it gets pretty windy. So I'm about half a mile from this campground. I'm not sure, but there may be a pit toilet there. I don't know, but I mean, that could make this morning really, really special. All right, let's get on down the trail. We'll see you in a little bit. Hope you all are having a great morning. There's about 3 or 4 mule deer standing there. Got it? Pack your trash out. If you don't, the woods are gonna look horrible. Okay, well, there was actually a pit toilet at the bathroom. However, there was about, I don't know, 10 or 12 day hikers all right there kind of standing around. So, ooh, windy. So, I did do what I had to do. I just didn't film. So, lucky you, huh? So now I'm just cruising down the trail, getting ready to have a little peach apricot fig bar, Nature's Bakery. So we're just cruising along. I don't know how many. We've come 4 or 5 miles already, I think. It's about 7. I don't know, something like that. I don't really know. That was a complete guess. I'm probably wrong. So, all right, we'll keep on stepping. See you in a bit. So the last few days on trail anyway, I've been seeing a lot of trees that got spray paint on them. Some have blue, some have orange, some have tape. And I don't know, I know it's for like logging purposes, or, you know, they're trying to thin out the trees some. But I don't know. Some have circles on them, some have 2 slash marks. Oh, there's another one. See, there's. Good morning. How are you?
Good. Are you hiking?
I am. Okay, sorry about that. A mountain biker was coming down the trail, so his name was Gary. So Gary, if you're watching this, buddy, it was nice to meet you. Enjoyed our conversation, and best of luck finishing your section hike of the Arizona Trail. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying, a lot of these trees are marked, some orange, some blue, and they're different sizes. So if anyone knows what the colors are or exactly why they're marked, just leave me a comment. I'd like to know. Woo, windy. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. We got another gate. Please close the gate, it says. Yeah. Gotta get it open. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that with holding the phone. So that's where we came from, and we're gonna push on, keep on stepping. See, getting into some more of these trees, a couple slashes and one vertical one, 2 horizontal ones, and that one kind of has the same, but I don't know. Yeah, very interesting. And they're not all by the trail. I mean, some of them are way out there. So, like I said earlier, if anybody knows, drop me a comment. Just walking along the trail here, and these look like railroad ties started popping up, and read the notes, and it said this is an old railroad bed. So looks like it just trail kind of cruises right beside it. I would imagine it was back in the day for logging purposes. Oh, well, here's a little sign up here. Let's just see what it says. See how smart I really am. Okay. All right. If you didn't finish reading it, which you probably didn't, just go ahead and pause that and have a look at that. And then when you're ready, hit play and we'll be back in action. Just cruising down the trail. There's a trailhead at 6.3 miles ahead. I can't remember the name of the horse head or horse something or other. It's about 8:30, so we'll get there well before lunch, I'm sure, but we'll see. This tree just fell over. Look at the root system on that thing. When it fell, all those roots had just grown around those little boulders and such, and just pulled them right up. Interesting. Here you can see how that railroad bed's built up. Hadn't really been anything like that since it started. It's mostly just on dirt, but this is certainly built up. That's pretty cool. Okay, just walking along the trail here. Gonna go under this little bridge. I don't see any trail magic or water or anything, but 2/10 of a mile is St. Mary's Road, I believe it's called. Anyway, it'll be 10 o'clock when I get there, and I'm gonna take this pack off and have a snack and see how far we've come. That's the plan. See you in 2/10 of a mile. Okay, here we are. Whew. I didn't look at the mileage, I don't know. I hear a helicopter. Always gotta walk down the middle of the road for a second, because it's fun. There's the gate over there, so. We've probably come about 13 miles, I think. by 10 o'clock, so that's pretty good. I'll check it here in a second. I'd like to see that helicopter. Couldn't tell much. Okay, I'm gonna have a snack. Okay, well, I got there across the road to the gate and I had my pack about halfway off, and I turned around and looked at the sign that said Horse Mesa Trailhead, 0.8 of a mile. So I just strapped my pack back on and we'll walk 0.8 of a mile. It was really windy right there by the highway. Maybe there'll be some places to set better a little bit. It's been on very level ground, but it's a little bit of a climb to get there. But we'll just push on another 0.8. Have a snack there, so that's the plan. See you shortly. Okay, well, we made it up to Horse Mesa Trailhead, but there was nothing. It was like a little dirt parking lot, if you can call it that. So I didn't stop. I'm still walking. I'm on a little road, little dirt road. But as soon as I find a decent place that I like, that has something to sit on, maybe I'll stop. I should just stop. I do this all the time. But, oh, we've come 15 miles, so it's 10:30. We've come 15 miles, so that's good. Good chunk of the day knocked out already. Okay, I just thought I'd let you know Horse Mesa Trailhead was a bust, and we're pushing on. It'll be lunch if I keep doing this. Oh well. Okay, well, I know it's a little windy. I finally sat down by this cedar. So after 6.5 hours of having that pack on my back, I finally stopped. I'm gonna have this white chocolate macadamia, Lenny and Larry's. It's pretty bare right here. I'll turn the camera around in a second and show you, but so like I said, a little over 15 miles, so that's good. I'll look at the map here when I'm done. When I'm done here, we'll press on and go to lunch, maybe about an hour, and then just see what it looks like. We ought to get 20 in for sure, maybe 25, we'll see. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, here's what I'm seeing from my little snack spot. Pretty barren. And we're going down this road. I'll keep going. I don't know where it turns back into the trail. I'll have to check. Anyway, we'll keep on stepping. Okay, so I found a spot for lunch. It's right here by that Arizona trail sign you saw. The miles are getting smaller, aren't they? So I'm having a little snack for lunch. Spicy anchovies. Oh. They're so delicious. Man, love them. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock. I'm sitting in these little pines and junipers and whatnot, having lunch. So it's 1 o'clock, and we've gone we've come 21 miles so far, which is a lot. It's more than I thought. So it only leaves 10.8 miles to the intersection, or it's called the Urban Trail. It's basically an alternate route for the Arizona Trail for people who are going to resupply. There's a route that goes all the way around the east side of Flagstaff, but it's primarily used for equestrian use. So most thru hikers use the Urban Trail, and it is a part of the Arizona Trail. It goes right through the heart of Flagstaff. So once I get to that intersection, it's still like 4 to 5 miles into the heart of the city. So 10 miles to that, and then another 4 or 5 in. So I don't know, we'll see. I know I got 10 more miles in me, at least 11 even. So we're gonna eat real quick, and we're gonna cruise on down the road and see how we feel. Might make it into Flagstaff tonight. So that'd be 32 miles to that junction, and then whatever else, however far I get to the city, another 3 or 4 miles. So could be a 35, 36 mile day. We'll see. All right. Hey guys, how's it going?
Well, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. All right. There went some mountain bikers right by me. They startled me a little bit, but okay. See y'all in a little bit down the trail. I'm not filming a whole lot. It's just so windy right now. Doesn't matter if I'm standing still or moving. Plus, you can see it's pretty barren out here. It's not just a lot, but anyway. Okay, I'm pushing on. I still do not know what mountain that is. It's kind of the backdrop of Flagstaff, I think. So, if anyone knows, leave in the comments. If I said that already, I'm just tired. Sorry. Anyway, we're just cruising along here. Probably about 8 miles, 8.5 left to the junction to the Urban Trail and the Arizona Trail. So, keep pushing on. If I see something interesting, I will film it, but it's pretty bleak out here. All right, we just came into some views here. I think that's St. Mary Lake. Oh boy, is it windy. Ooh, baby. Okay. I'll see you. There went my hat. There went my hat. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, it's cruising along here. Equestrians, please ride counterclockwise around the fence. Okay. Please close the gate. No camping. Okay. Man, look at all that water. There's still 1, 2, 3, 3.5 that are full, but I got 2.5 liters to get me to Flagstaff, so I don't need any. I'm good, but that's awful nice of the people who left it. Always appreciate it. Hey everybody, just trucking along here. I have no idea how many miles we've gone. Not sure how many miles are left to the junction of the Arizona Trail and the Urban Trail, but I'm guessing it's less than 5. I don't know. But see this? Ooh, almond butter packed something. Sustained energy bar. So I'm gonna slam this and keep on trucking into Flagstaff. Definitely gonna make it into Flagstaff. I mean, I'm this close. It'd be silly not to. I don't know exactly, but it's probably gonna end up being right around 35 miles. So that'll be another record for me. That's a lot for this old man. Okay, I'm gonna munch this. We'll see a little bit later down the trail. Or in Flagstaff, you never know. I hope to see some wildlife, man. There's just nothing here. There's hardly even any flowers. I'll see a little flower every now and then, but that's it, not much. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, it's 5 o'clock and I am 8/10 of a mile from the urban trail junction with the Arizona Trail. I got turned around up there for about 40 minutes. I was cruising on down the mountain. I looked at my app and my icon was not on the route. So anyway, it was a reroute that I had not read ahead. So I had to go back up the switchback to half a mile. So really this day is gonna be 32 miles plus a mile from Mormon Lake to back to the trail. Plus that snafu, I don't know. There's gonna be an extra 2 miles at least onto the 32 for sure. Anyway, that's just the way it goes. Nothing that couldn't be fixed or corrected. So I'll see y'all when we get up here to the junction and see what it looks like. Probably looks just like this. It's actually quite pretty down here. All right, here's a little road slash trail I'm walking on to get to the urban trail junction. It's pretty though. Okay, we're at the junction. Ooh, Flagstaff, 3.6 more miles. Oh. Well, interesting. I don't know, I guess I just assumed when I got to the junction I'd hike a mile and I'd start seeing hotels and motels, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case. Almost 4 more miles to get to Flagstaff, so I mean I can't stop now, so maybe hiking in the dark, I don't know. I'll have to bust out the headlamp, see if I remember where I put it this morning after I was done with it. Okay, well, I'll keep you updated. Yeah, may end up being close to 40 miles. I think it'll be about 35, 36, 37, so. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we're crossing underneath I-40. This is westbound and coming into the town of Flagstaff, so couldn't be happier about that. So we're getting here, first hotel I see, I'm snatching. So, and then food. So, see what we got here in a minute. Okay, so earlier today I hit my toe on a rock and it has been killing me all day. Yep. I think that toenail is coming off. Oh, look what I got for dinner. A large Supreme Papa John's. Ooh, it's gonna be delicious. I didn't even show you the room a while ago. I'll give you the scoop here in a minute, but pack already blew up, obviously, so I'll give you the lowdown in a second. I gotta eat. Hey, good evening. So I didn't do the usual show of the room when I got here. I was pretty beat down when I finally got into the hotel, and I'm staying at the Drury Inn and Suites, however you say that, D-R-U-R-Y, Drury Inn and Suites. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, but when I was checking out, or getting the room, checking out, I just suddenly started getting hot and kind of lightheaded, and really, I mean, by the time I got up to the 4th floor and to my room and got my pack off, I just fell on the bed. I mean, I was that close to passing out. So I don't know if it was just the overall pain, you know, my toes boogered up pretty good. So I don't know if it was that or just, well, I do know what it was. Here's the deal. I walked more miles today than I've ever walked before. More miles than I will ever even consider attempting again. So it was 1.1 miles out of Mormon Lake today back to the Arizona Trail. From there, that was 32 miles to the urban trail here. However, I missed one junction today. I missed it by 3/10 of a mile. Walked past it 3/10 of a mile, so I had to come back. So that was 6/10 of a mile. Then I missed another junction, went past it a half a mile, so came back, so that was a full mile. Then when I get to the urban trail, it's 4.1 miles in to the middle of town to Butler Street. And then from there, I had to hike another 1.4 miles to my hotel. So if my math is correct, and I've checked it multiple times, and yes, I am about to fall asleep, and but yes, okay, the math's right. So it comes out to 40.2 miles, or 1, I can't remember. At any rate, I walked 40 miles today. On my phone, the little step deal, it was like 90,070 steps or something, so I would be more excited and proud of myself, except it wasn't very smart. I'm hurting everywhere, my back, my shoulders. I got like a heat rash on my leg, I think. A couple new blisters, that toenail, I'm sure when I jammed it into the rock, it's probably gonna fall off. It hurts really bad. Anyway, that's what we got. We made it in. I have a friend coming down tomorrow from Phoenix. He's going to help me with the uploading issue. He's a lot more savvy when it comes to that kind of stuff than I am. So, and I'm just cold. I mean, I just can't get warm. I got the heater on 75 and I'm just freezing. So I hope I'm not getting sick, but I'm staying here tonight, Monday night and Tuesday night. Plan to get back out on the trail Wednesday morning. So anyway, this plan, got a lot to do tomorrow. Work on the upload issues. I'm going to go buy some new shoes. And anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I didn't do a lot of filming today. It was just windy. And I'm sorry I'm not making a lot of sense right now. But anyway, 40 miles. I will never do that again. It wasn't smart. It hurt, but we did it. So I can always say, hey, I hiked 40 miles in one day. So anyway, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning from probably this bed. All right. Good night. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it.